Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be playing with the Naked Cherry collection and any other Urban Decay products that I have in my collection. I'm going to add into this, of course, except for palette, eyeliner, and lipstick, because that is what comes in this collection. You get the palette, the 2 eyeliners, and 3 Vice lipsticks. And yeah, I had a lot of fun creating this look and doing this video. My Urban Decay products, like my foundation, are some of my favorite products. The only eyeshadows I've tried though is the Born to Run palette and the Game of Thrones palette from Urban Decay. So I'm excited to give this a shot and see what I think of it. And yeah, without further ado, if you're new here, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's jealous of anyone or anything that takes my time from him. That being said, yeah, let's get on with this first impression slash tutorial. Alright, I didn't have any Urban Decay brow products, so that's why my brows are already done, but I am going to start out with the original primer potion on my eyes so we can get this eye look going and all that good stuff. I don't use this a whole lot because it's clear, and I've found that I prefer an eye primer that covers up all the unevenness on my eyes. But this is a decent eye primer. I used it for a while before I came to that realization. Okay, so this is the palette. I'm sure everyone has seen it, but this is my first go at it. So, like I said, this first impression I'm excited for. Actually, I'm gonna use this little brush in here even. Ooh, okay. Let me get a fluffier brush for my transition shade though. I think this is my Sigma E35, and I am gonna start out with a little hot spot here, I believe, and see how this works out. And I am going to bring this up to the brow bone, since, like I said, this is a translucent eye primer, and that's not really my vibe. So I'm going to try to cover up most all of this eye area. Now I'm going to take my Morphe M330. It's a really, really soft, fluffy brush. Look, I did want to show you guys, look at the kick up from that first shade. So we'll see how the rest of this goes. But I think next I am going to dabble into, let's go into some of this Feels shade. And, oh yeah, that's not near as powdery, so let's make them happy. And we're gonna go right above and through the crease here. And I probably should have put my eye tapes on, but I wasn't really sure where I was going with this eye look. I'm still not 100%. I'm considering a spotlight eye though, because I haven't done one of those, and this palette might be pretty nice for that, but we shall see. And that blended really nice. I mean, that was pretty effortless, I'm just saying. Alright, so I am going to take that brush from the palette, and I am going to let's dip into some bling right here. And you know, the more I keep pondering, the more I really think I want to do a halo spotlight type eye, because I haven't done one in a few videos at this point. When you do see this go up, hold that thought. Alright, so I'm focusing this shade on the inner and outer portions of this eye look and getting it going here. I'm not sure how I feel about this brush. It could be worse though, that's for sure. Okay, so I want to just deepen it up just a hair more. So I'm going to take my Sigma E42 and I think let's dip into some of this devilish shade right here. Just a little bit deeper, and that has some kick up too, but I mean, if you guys watch my videos at all, you know Anastasia shades do that, Dominique Cosmetics do that, and as long as they blend and the pigmentation is there, it doesn't bother me. So that's where we are with that. I always do my eyes first 99% of the time, so yeah, it's not going to affect my face makeup. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to grab that first brush that we used, and I'm going to buff along all these edges. I think I'm going to dip just a little bit into that Hot Spot shade, just to lighten this up here just a little bit more. Alright, so I'm going to take some of my Jeffree Star Concealer in C2. This is too light for my face, so I always use it. And I'm going to cut out the center portion of this little eye look situation we got going on. Okay, so on top of that concealer, I did put down some of my NYX Glitter Primer, because if you guys know me, you know that's the way I like my shimmers to go. So I think I'm going to start out with Young Love, and I'm going to put that on the inner and outer portions of this eye look. And I may go in with a deeper shimmer as well and deepen that up even further, but we're gonna see where we're going from here. Just gonna flip that brush over and dip into, let's see what this Bang Bang looks like right here. I think this might be really, ooh, it's, hang on. Okay, I didn't think it was picking up at first. Ooh, okay. Yes. Bring that just above the crease a little so I can see that spotlight effect. And that is stunning. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so I do want to fade in these shimmers into the deeper colors just a little. I'm going to take my Morphe M213 and we're going to dip into some Drunk Dial, that darkest of the shimmery shades. And I just want to barely fade this on the inner and outer portions of this eye look, just to kind of mesh everything together, if that makes sense. Yes, yes. I'm gonna take that second brush we used, that M330, and go around these edges, making sure we are seamless. beautiful. Okay. That's not bad at all. Now, instead of using a liquid liner across my upper lash line for that lash band, I am going to use the Black Market liner from this collection, and I want to see how this goes because I have the Perversion, but I don't have this one, so let's see. It's just a black, no sparkles or nothing. Just making sure there's no sparkles. Anyway, let's do it. Well, that worked really smoothly and nicely, actually. I like that. Okay, let me clean up some of this fallout and put a primer on, and we'll get into the foundation. Now that we are primed, I'm going in with one of my favorite foundations. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation in 40WY. I always want to say YW. I do need at least 3 pumps with this because it's light to medium coverage, and I like to build it up to medium. Do you like to build it up to medium? Fun, fun. I do have a whole review on this foundation if you want to go watch that video. Foundation, bless you, bless you. It's the foundation and the concealer. I'll be right back. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer, the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer in 30YW. These are actually pretty darn perfect for me. I love this foundation and concealer for those times when I'm gonna be having an outside type event that I want my skin to look really nice, but I don't want it to be real heavy throughout the day, if that makes sense. So this is what I use to get that even skin tone without the really heavy foundation. Okay, let me do the rest of my face. All products will be listed in the description box, and then we'll get back to the Urban Decay products. I started out by contouring with my Believe Beauty contour stick in light. I like this because it goes on smooth, blends out quite nicely. It's a good contour stick. Then I used my Nikkia Joy Velvet Finishing Powder to set my face. I started out by putting a little under my eyes just to get them set. Then I used my sponge for baking purposes. Once I had the places I wanted to bake set, I took what was left on the sponge and went all over the rest of my face. Then I took some Dew Me from my Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics and mixed it in with some of my Nikkia Joy finishing powder just to give me a dewy glow and little buffing situation. bronzed my face with my Fenty Beauty in Shady Biz. This is a good bronzer as well. I like the color, I like the way it blends, I like the way it wears. Very nice. Then I took my Blushing in Bali by BH and I mixed the two lightest blushes just to add a hint of pink on the cheeks and my nose. Spray it all down with my Urban Decay setting spray, oil control, and pat it out with my sponge so it doesn't look cakey or powdery. I love this trick. Let it dry, and then I took just the Do Me powder and hit the high points of my face and basically everywhere I baked, just to add a little something something that I really like. Now with the highlight palette from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, I put on my highlighter. So stunning. Absolutely love it. Look at that glow. Yes. Then I just pat it out with my sponge to make it seamlessly blend in the skin. That was a wild ride. Holy cow. Okay, so I think, of course, for my waterline, I'm definitely going to use this Love Drug from the collection. And I'm going to put this in my waterline. Now I think I'm going to take some of the Black Market and I'm going to go really, really close to the lash line. And this just on the outer corner here. What? I'm going to take my BH Pro number 11 and just smudge that out a little. Just because I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to be smoky. I'm going to take another BH11. This is from the White Handle collection. The other one was from the Pro. And I'm going to dip into some Privacy right here. And I'm going to use this across the rest of that lower lash line. Just stopping just a little before the end of my lashes, if that makes sense. I'm going to take this Sigma E27 into some feels, and I'm going to buff those shades out using this right here. Just making it match the top a little. Pick up a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to switch off that number 11 flat brush there, and I think I'm going to pick up, let's do some of this Ambitious shade. Just to add a little shimmer down here. I like that sometimes. And this is a sometimes moment. Oh yeah, just a hint of shimmer. Gonna buff just a little bit more with that Sigma brush we used down here. Just making sure we're seamless. Now, I'm not really seeing anything in here that I want to use for an inner corner highlight. So I am going to grab my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I think I'm going to pick up some of this shade right here called Mesmerized. And I am going to pick that up with my Morphe M213 after I switch it off a little. I'm just going into a little bit of that. And then add a touch of glam to this look. And drag it just down that front portion of the lower lash line. Isn't that stunning? Take my Morphe M321 into some iced. And I'm going to use iced on the brow bone. I love these highlights. I got him that Peekaboo Bear for Christmas, and he never stops playing with it. And he keeps hitting it right when it says, "Hello, baby." So we hear "Hello, baby" 100 times a day. But he loves it, so it's all good. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let me pick out a lash and a lip, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I picked out CEO from Lilly Lashes. I'm letting those dry while we use some Perversion mascara. I almost forgot I had this, and I'm glad I didn't, because I don't even remember how I felt about this. I keep it in my purse for an emergency though, so, and I can see why. It's an okay mascara. It's just, it takes a couple coats, if you know what I mean. Alright, so this is what 3 coats look like on my sad lashes. So yeah, let me put my Lilly lashes on, and we'll be right back for the lip. Love these lashes. They are so pretty and so comfortable. Anyway, now there are 3 lipsticks in this collection, so we will decide right now which one we are going to go with. It looks like we have Juicy, Devilish, and Cherry. Woo! This is what Cherry looks like. And Devilish. Oh, that's kind of soft and pretty. And Juicy. These 2 are pretty light. Maybe I'll do like a little ombre moment going on. Let me think about it. Let's get this in. Bam! This is the final look. What do you guys think? I like it myself personally. Let me know down in the comments what you think of it. Do you have the Naked Cherry collection? If you do you like it? What do you think of it? And yeah, what's your favorite kind of look to do with this palette? Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me and Thomas. We love having you around, and we hope to see you for future videos. So if you'll hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, we hope you're having a wonderful night or day wherever you are. It's a couple days before the first of the year, so I'm not sure if this is going to go up before or after January 1st, but we shall see. And yeah, lots of love from me and Thomas to all of you, and we'll see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye, guys.